Hey Virgo, how's it going? Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Thanks for joining me today, guys, for your November 2020 general tarot card reading. So I was guided to use the Essential Tarot, and I find this really significant because this is the first deck that I ever purchased when I was called upon to learn the tarot. And I'm going to keep this card here, this one here that wanted to come out. So, and I don't use it very often. I don't, because it has a really significant meaning to me. And so this should be a really intense reading for you guys, and I hope you enjoy it. And this is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and of course any cross watchers. So guys, I really hope you enjoy. Just do keep in mind it's a general reading, so just find the nuggets in the reading that belong to you, and whatever doesn't connect to you is meant for another viewer. So let me just shuffle Essential Tarot one more time, and we'll put that to the side. Something else that happened when I was sitting down to do the November month readings is I was called upon to pull you guys a Romance Angel Oracle card, and I'll do that at the end of the reading. And what I've been doing is pulling the card at the end of the read, but I'm being guided to just pull that card for you now. And I'm going to take the top one and I'm going to put it to the side, and I'm not going to look at it. So now we have two cards face down. So we have that one Essential Tarot card, which I'm going to flip over. And let's look at the theme of the month for Virgo. So we have the Queen of Cups here, you guys. So the Queen of Cups, so she's a very sensitive energy. And there's a lot going on beneath the surface of the Queen of Cups. I'm getting words like you guys could have been dealt a really rough hand lately. And there's, what they say about still waters run deep. I really get the feeling that you guys are being underestimated by somebody or a group of somebody's. And it's like, just because you're not reacting to something doesn't mean that it's not affecting you, or because you're making the burden look effortless doesn't mean that it's not heavy. So I'm really getting the sense that somebody could actually come in and sort of finger point or accuse you of not caring about something enough because you're not reacting in the way that they would find appropriate to a situation. But you've got this really deep level of maturity about things, and you like to reserve that kind of, like, if you're going to cry or get upset, you want to do that on your own, and really sort of, figure things out with the benefit of your spirit guides or meditation. And I'm taking forever doing this shuffle because this is why I can't get the cards back together. So let me try and disentangle them. But there's something that you're being presented with in your physical life that you're sort of turning away from any sort of external comfort because there's something that you need to get through on your own. And it could be that other people are finding it very hard to accept that you're not being more demonstrative or public. And this is your own business. Like, if this is something that you're mourning, if you had a breakup or a job loss, not everybody takes to social media and raises up a battle cry or ask people to feel sorry for them, because there is this real, like, depth of maturity. I think I said that before. And just respecting your own privacy, because once something is made public, you can't take it back, and you don't want to say the wrong thing, and you don't want to publicize your own personal feelings about this, and that's going to be okay. But in addition to shouldering some sort of, and I'm seeing sort of a deep emotional upset, you're going to have to deal with somebody's like, well, why aren't you behaving this way? And meanwhile, it's none of their business. Very interesting from one card what I got for the month of November. So don't be surprised if somebody accuses you of not caring enough. You know what? And I love this next card that I pulled for you guys, and that is the Ten of Pentacles, because you do believe that there is a way to channel the energy that is coming in and use it sort of as an alchemy to to produce this wild abundance of the Ten of Pentacles. You've got bigger things to worry about, you know, not maybe worry about, but you're looking at the big picture, and sort of considering all of that, because you probably in turn are responsible for other people, or you need to be the strong one. So sometimes that means when you're the strong one that you can't break down in front of other people. So this is like, you have a very interesting and sort of intrinsic emotional balancing act going on. And if people don't know you really intimately, they're not going to catch that, you know, that the way that you move your shoulder, or, you know, the tilt of your chin, or the way you might, you know, take a particular breath of air, or, you know what I mean? The way that you might hold your eyes closed for an extra second. Those are the telltale signs that you need support. Very interesting here. Very interesting. So I'm going to pull a clarifying card on the Ten of Pentacles, because to me they're just such opposite ends of the spectrum. When we see this Queen of Cups and she's holding it all together for herself and others, and we did have a card come out right away. So I've got the Nine of Swords, and I wanted to clarify out the Ten of Pentacles. So you're deeply concerned about how your perceived falling to pieces could be seen by other people, and it could really rock the way that people react. So it's like you guys are in between a rock and a hard place. You've got people probably saying, well, I don't like the way you handled that, and you're doing your best to stay really strong because you don't want people on the other side, like say children, or if you've got elderly parents or grandparents, or you're taking care of somebody, you don't want them to see you sweat, because then they'll react. It's kind of like vessels pouring water into each other, and you're the steady one right now. You're the one holding it steady and having this like unbelievably impressive facade of like wellness. Like, it's like you have this really zen quality around you right now. And it's almost to be envied, because you care so much about everybody around you that you're willing to take this kind of hit over here from people going, well, like, where's your heart? You know, well, what do you think about that? And then you don't want to like crack back at this side, but then you also don't want to leak out on the other side. So this is an incredible story of showing what you're made of in November, you know, and being that beacon of strength for everyone around you. It's like, this is like unprecedented in what I'm seeing here for you guys. I've never seen this real, like, deeply spiritual awareness of how your behavior and expression will impact and ripple effect out onto every single person that you connect with in your life, and just having the strength and knowledge to carry it all. Like, Virgo, wow. So there could be a situation coming in that is going to trigger all of this, and you are going to handle yourself like royalty. This is unbelievable. So let me just pull one more essential tarot card. You know, you guys are just the rock right now. And you've got the Lovers card here, which is just another beautiful card coming in here. And if you guys cannot rely on your human tribe right now for support, or whatever it is that you need to help you carry on forward, you know, I'm really reminded of how, you know, when Princess Diana died and her boys had to walk behind her, you know, when on the funeral procession, what it took for them to walk behind there and not cry. This is the kind of inner strength that I'm seeing from you guys. And this is the strength that is pouring out to you. And you could also be connected with your divine twin flame, that you will be able finally to have a conversation with and not explain your soul. Unbelievable. You guys, I can't even, like, this is like uncommon valor is what I'm seeing here. It's just beautiful. So let me pull this romance angel card. So this says chemistry, and there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So, like, especially for single people out there, you know, you could be, the way that you carry all this heavy emotion in you, it's just going to be received with such love by the universe. Like, it's really recognized, and it could bring in that divine twin flame. You've got the Lovers card here, and you have the chemistry card. And, you know, for those of you in relationships that maybe that relationship is this stressor that you are going through, it could actually reignite you guys back to, you know, sort of the honeymoon phase of your life. So this is just absolutely going to be a test of your strength, and you guys will not falter. And I just want to say namaste to you, Virgo. Love and light, and stay well. Okay, take care. Bye.